What's up, Scorpio? Peace and light, peace and love. I am Shakesha Divine, and I am bringing you a divine oracle message for the month of February. I want to thank the Archangel Michael for protection from distractions and confusions, the spirit guides, the ancestors, especially the Archangel Gabriel for helping me in delivering a clear and intuitive channel. So we're going to see what message Spirit has for us. We're going to set it off right now with this Six of Cup energy. So Spirit wants us to really tap in and tune in during the month of February to that whole playful vibe, that carefree vibe, right? But let's talk about where in particular we need to check it out. Oh shit. Spirit wants us to get a new story. Something got to change here, Scorpio. Something has to change here. See, in order for us to get into this playful, carefree, this lighthearted energy, just like that childlike freedom, you know what I'm saying? When we sit back and we remember the good old days and have good times and shit like that, we got to get a new story. That's in our actions, in our thoughts, and recognize that cause and effect, right? See, you can't run around and have this sour, stank ass disposition and think you're going to have an enjoyable time. This is not the effect that you get when you come in with that energy. So when you understand what cause and effect is all about, it's going to help you to set up for a whole different type of experience because you brought a whole different type of energy. So when this get a new story card comes through, this is all about making sure you change up the way that you've been going about doing some things. Sometimes we get in our way where we start to think about how it should be, how it could have been, whatever in the world, how we stuck on our square about that. But sometimes we got to give some in order that we can get some, right? Our challenge, Spirit wants us to know that we got to really make sure that we are paying attention to how we are expressing ourselves, how we're expressing our power. Are we working for the highest and greatest good of everybody else? Are we being open and receptive to other people's ideas? It shows in our disposition. It shows in how we deliver our information. It shows in our conversation. And so when we're paying attention to the signs and the symbols that surround us, everybody may not be for you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that has to be this adversarial relationship, right? It doesn't have to turn into a whole nother altercation because somebody ain't seeing the world the way that you do, Scorpio. Spirit is really encouraging us to really open ourselves up so that we can get into this lighthearted energy, having some positive expectations, having that childlike innocence, that trust, right? See, when we step into this whole particular energy, we start seizing that opportunity. It helps us to step into our power. And this power is on a whole nother level, right? We talking about that strength that allows us to be able to navigate situations by using kindness instead of being angry, instead of being forceful. We bring a gentle approach and we hold these positive expectations, and it shifts the vibration. It shifts our frequency so that we can invite in desirable partnerships, desirable connections, and relationships within our lives. And when this sacred union card comes up, this is all about us making sure that we're bringing that positive energy to the table and that you're insisting on making sure that exchange is vice versa, right? It doesn't mean that it has to be this tit for tat type of situation, right? But it definitely does mean that this is a divine exchange in energy, right? So that you're giving out positive energy and you can hold that expectation that energy will be returned back to you, Scorpio. Let's talk about that love life and where we see that going. Let's see what Spirit wants us to really focus on. Spirit wants us to focus on forgiving and learning, Scorpio. See, as you release and heal the past, you're able to love more in the now, in your present moment, right? So when we talking about this whole Six of Cups energy, what we talking about nostalgia and really bringing that playful childlike energy, that lighthearted energy and everything, you can't be charged up on yesterday's pissed off shit, right? You can't be sitting there studying how somebody pissed you off in the past and bringing that whole energy to the present, right? It's not going to serve us. You know that. We know that. But we tend to do that. It's human nature. This is how it goes sometimes, right? But when you forgive and you learn the lesson that you need to learn, you need to know all of those past disappointments is all about you learning a lesson, right? Did you get the lesson? Are you ready to move forward? And now you're going to move forward with discernment, with wisdom. You're going to be able to tap in and tune into that. Because in your life's purpose, Spirit wants you to know this is some energy that's going to really assist you in moving forward towards your life purpose, towards the work that you came to do, towards you getting into this Six of Cup energy where you got this lighthearted and playful energy. It will have an effect on the rest of your life, all of your relationships, and how it impacts the world around you. When you tap into your discernment, when you heighten your intuition, and if you can't do that, Spirit is suggesting that you work with oracle cards, because when you're able to discern your answers and get guidance from Spirit, you can not only assist yourself, but you will be able to help others. And this is a tool that helps you to really be able to tap in and tune in to the star player within yourself that makes those spidey senses laser sharp so that you can see bullshit coming from a mile ahead and you start to come up with a divine detour. But don't forget, you got to get a new story, right? You can't be going off on folks out here in the street. Well, you can, but I'm here to tell you, you ain't gonna get the result that you're looking for. If you want your connections to be a lot more harmonious and not adversarial, you definitely got to get a new story. And when you tap in and tune into your intuition on how somebody may be operating, you'll be able to come up with a plan to be able to kind of recalibrate and reroute that energy so that it'll work out more better in your favor. Your spirit animal oracle, your spirit animal totem for the month of February comes up with the antelope. When the antelope comes through, he brings the message that life is speeding up. And when this antelope comes through, it's letting you know things is really about to start happening for you, Scorpio. Your life is finna change. Things is going to start picking up. And this is the reason why you have to shift your energy so that you can be a lot more receptive to when Spirit is trying to definitely get your attention and let you know, and also being open to new ideas that may be able to assist you along your journey. But you have to be open. You got to be the person that's approachable. So if you shift your energy, get yourself a new story, you're going to allow yourself to make some successful connections during the month of February, and you're going to do the damn thing like you came here to do. Please hold some positive expectations, expect the best, and it's going to shift your frequency so that you can make these magical connections that's really going to help you along your journey. Peace and light, peace and love, Scorpio. I love you. Peace.